is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Scorpio, in today's reading, I am going to give you one card from the Denise Lynn Oracle card. Going to give you one from the Joe Walt Oracle cards also. So let us get started on your reading. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Also look at your sun, moon, and rising sign to get a better, clearer picture. Okay, so let's do this. All right, Scorpio, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Scorpio spirit for the highest good. This is for Scorpio. All right, so it says, Dove, take a leap of faith. Wow. Yes, definitely. You know, maybe you need to take a leap of faith, try something new, try something different, just try it. You never know if it's going to succeed or not, okay? Is what they're asking you. Let me put this over here. Interesting. Very nice, you guys, Scorpio. One from here. Oh. Wow, everybody's been getting this one. Nice. Journey by moonlight. Believe in magic. So yeah, definitely. So if you believe, definitely everything will fall into place. Okay, take a leap of faith. You never know. Try something different. Put your passion out there. Your creative work. Start something different. You just never know. Take a leap of faith. Guys. All right. So and believe that everything will work out. All right. So take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Scorpio spirit. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. One for the current. This is for Scorpio for the highest good. One for the situation. One for the past or now. One for what's hidden. One for the hopes and fears. Wow. One for what you need to do now. What you need to work on. And the outcome. So I feel like you're still very overwhelmed with everything that's been going on. You've been working very hard. And I feel like all your hard work is definitely going to pay off very soon. That all your hard efforts is definitely some kind of promotion or reward. So it's very nice to see that, you guys. Very nice. I feel like, though, you're very overwhelmed with a lot, though, and you really need to start taking it easy, okay? I feel like you're definitely moving forward. There's going to be a lot of changes coming in also. Messages, news coming in also. But I feel also, too, that you're leaving something behind. You're going to be leaving something definitely behind, so interesting. All right, so let's do this. You have the Emperor card here. You start off with the Emperor. The Emperor is talking about being a leader, stepping back into your power, knowing what you need to do, ready for anything. You have the King of Cups here. King of Cups knows how to handle himself. They're asking you to handle yourself, learn how to handle, your emotions, try not to let them get the best of you, and also to really your communication, really speak clearly and not mean and harsh, okay? You do have the Seven of Pentacles here for the past or now. I feel like you're definitely contemplating on something, trying to decide what your next move is, what your next step is. I also feel like you are reviewing a lot that's going on in your life. You have the World card here for the what's hidden. The World card is definitely talking about a new path here, a new cycle. This is something that you're not seeing, but you're going to get there very soon. So just know that. The wheel is turning, you guys. New experience is coming in. You have the Star card here, Scorpio, for the hopes and fears. Keep your hope. Keep your faith, Things will balance out. You know, you just want to feel better about everything that has happened in your life. And you will. You will. You know, you got to believe. You got to keep your faith and, you know, do things differently now. So I do feel like you're going to start feeling better. And then you have the Four Pentacles here. I feel like you're holding on to your past a lot. You know, you still think about it, you know, all the time, you know, and I feel like you need to sometimes let that go. Okay. And I feel like you have to find your way to let it go no matter what. But we'll see what the cards say. You also have the Two of Pentacles, and there's that decision that you're going to be making very soon, because you're definitely contemplating a lot right now. There's traveling here. There's start taking it easy, okay? Start taking it easy. I feel like you are trying to balance everything though, like all at once. You know, trying to do this, trying to do that at the same time, do this, and I feel like it's a lot for you. Got to start taking it easy. And then you have the Page of Swords here for the outcome. Page of Swords is for you to speak your truth, see the truth, and speak your truth in things. Really speak your truth about everything, and not just go by what anybody says. Really start to speak your truth. Interesting. All right, so let's see what's going on. Take what resonates with you, Scorpio, and leave the rest. This is for Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. All right. The Emperor. Why is the Emperor here for Scorpio? Hold on. Nice, definitely. I feel like with the Emperor here, I do feel like you know, you need to step back into your power. I feel like you need to really be ready for anything that comes. And I do feel like you are. You know, I feel like you're always been ready for everything that's been coming towards you. Very strong-willed. You're very, you know, wise, you know. And you do know how to do things. You're not the Emperor for no reason. Really think positive. I feel like you're manifesting a lot of things as we speak. So that's why they're asking you to really start speaking or thinking positive and everything, because you do have the tools to manifest a lot right now. So you know, I feel like you're manifesting everything that's coming through, you know, so think positive in everything that you're doing. I also feel like you are definitely standing back in your power. Like you're realizing a lot now. So it's good. And definitely you have completed a lot in your life, you know, with the Four of Wands here also. I feel like you're moving forward towards new experiences. Also could be like celebration and happiness here also, because I do feel like you're definitely moving forward and not looking back. You know, as hard as it could be, it is, you know, really try your best to move forward, Scorpio. You do have the King of Cups here. Why is the King of Cups here for the situation? Oh, one more card. So definitely a decision that you are making here, you know. They're asking you to go within, try to clear your mind, trying to find that peace, you know, because you do have the Two of Swords here also. Really take that blindfold and, you know, remove it so that you can really see things, okay? I feel like you need to really try to balance your emotions, really try to keep that inner peace within you, and try to not to be mean or harsh or the way you're talking to people. Like really be aware of how you're communicating, okay? You know how to handle things, definitely know how to handle things, but you sometimes can speak very harsh. Just by words, they hurt us, okay? So just be careful with that. Definitely contemplating a decision here. I feel like you are definitely going to you are definitely moving forward, because you do have the Chariot card here. Chariot, he's in control, and that's what you need to be, in control of everything that's going on in your life, whether it's big or small. Start taking control of everything, okay? Make the decisions that you need to make and just move forward from that, okay? Because you need to. There's no more sitting down, you know, there's no more, you know, hey, I'm just going to stay here until it boils over. No, you need to start making the moves on it now. You know, and they're saying you will, because you're contemplating it right now. Trying to figure out what your next move is, what your next step is, okay? Wow, interesting. So you have the Seven of Pentacles here. Like I said, you know, you are definitely reviewing everything. What am I going to put my money in? What am I going to invest in? Why is this happening? Well, this happened because of this, and really, really strongly trying to find your next step. Wow. You do have the world card up here for what's hidden, and why is the world card here? One more card. Definitely a lot of changes have been coming through also. I feel with the world card, there is a new cycle coming in. This isn't what's hidden, so you may not be seeing it right now, but you will soon. I feel like there is definitely a new cycle coming in. That is a new path for you, so it's good. You've achieved and completed new cycles and all the things that you needed to, and you're moving on to something else, so it's good. Very good. You do have the Five of Pentacles here. I feel like you do have a lot on your shoulders right now. You could be feeling like worried, or maybe you had felt worried, or maybe you felt alone, or maybe you're feeling stuck, or maybe you even feel like you're not going to have enough, but you will. This is a new cycle. Things are definitely going to change for you because you do have the Tower card here. And just know, when the Tower card does show up, that means that something is going to change no matter what. It's going to have to give. It's a thing to push you forward, because you're entering a new path. You're entering a new cycle here. And it's good for you. Whether we see it bad or not, the changes are good, you guys. They are good because it's going to push you forward into something better. So just know that. You do have the Star card here. And why is the Star card here? All right. Okay. So, you do have the Star card here. And like I said, the Star card is talking about, keeping your hope, keeping your faith, like here, believe that everything is going to fall into place for you, because it will. I do feel like things are going to happen for you. You've been very guarded, very, being very protective of how you do things, because, you don't want to get hurt. You don't want to get hurt. You don't want to get, bothered. You don't want to be like betrayed anymore. You're just like feeling that way. And I don't blame you, because, that's the way we feel after everything happens. Right. But just know that, they're asking you to just stand your ground. Stand your ground. That remember that not everybody is out to help to do you wrong. Not everybody is out there to do you wrong. Let other people help you also. I feel like, you really are trying to push somebody away, or you could be pushing people away that are trying to help you. And I feel like you need to really stand your ground, but remember that not everybody is the same, okay? That not everybody's out there to get you or hurt you, okay? Because I feel like you're very defensive at times. And then you have the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles says, things are moving forward to new beginnings, to new things coming in, having a lot of ideas, having opportunities that are coming in, but you got to believe that it's going to come in, you got to manifest it, that it's going to come in, you got to do all that, because it's just not going to come in on its own. Because if you live in a world that's, you hate the world, or you hate people, you're not going to get things the way you want them, so really think about that. Okay. You have the Four of Pentacles here, and why is the Four of Pentacles, and what you need to do now. One more card. All right. So, you're still holding on to a lot, the Four of Pentacles, you're holding on to the past, the betrayal that happened, all this betrayal, all this negativity that has come into your life, you're still holding on to that. And, I know it's hard to release it. It's hard, but you have to try, okay? Really try to let go of the past, because you're not in the past no more. You're going into a new cycle, and things are changing for you. So you have to try to let that go. They're asking you to stand strong with the King of Swords, because the King of Swords is definitely talking about standing strong, being bold, being courageous, knowing what you need to do, and that's you. I feel like you need to stand in your power and just keep going forward, to speak your mind, to speak your truth about things, okay? But like I said, be careful on how you're saying things, okay? Remember that, okay? Remember how you communicate. You know, you can communicate still good, but without being harsh and mean, okay? You do have the Two of Pentacles here in what you need to work on. So the Two of Pentacles is asking you to really take it easy now, because you've been juggling everything, trying to do this, trying to do that, you know, trying to keep everything balanced, you know, and I feel like really need to start taking it easy. I also feel like there's traveling here that you might want to do also. Things are not clear for you. You may not be seeing things clearly, but they will get better. Trust me, they will. Trust your intuition on things, okay? Trust your intuition. Also use your, also take a rest, nurture yourself, really start taking care of yourself, okay? Because this card is showing up in what you need to work on, and that's really slowing down and taking it easy. And you also have the Two of Pentacles. Definitely a decision you're making also here, and it's going to come through very soon, so just be ready. They want you to rest and, you know, take care of yourself so that you can make clear decisions, you know. But you do have the Moon card here, because the Moon card is saying sometimes you're not seeing very clearly, but you need to also trust your intuition, okay? You have the Page of Swords here. And why is the Page of Swords from a card? Wow, that's very nice. So with you start off with the Page of Swords, like I said, you know, there's going to be news and messages coming in. Really do your research before you jump into anything. Really see the truth and speak your truth about things, okay? Try not to jump to conclusions about anything. You know, really also express yourself clearly, communicate better. I feel like you've been working very hard, you know, to do what you need to do to reach the success, to have that stability. And I feel like your hard work is definitely going to pay off very soon. There could also be, like I said, a promotion, job promotion here, change of career. Something's going to change, higher pay, something like that is here. You also have the Fool card, and the Fool card is definitely saying that this is a new beginning now. You're in it. So let's start using it. Let's start doing it, because it's here. It's going to come through. And you have a lot of cards here that say, yes, this is a new cycle. You're going to go towards this new cycle. You're moving forward. You're moving forward. So just trust that it is. Believe in yourself, Scorpio, that you're going to do everything correctly, and really trust your intuition, and really have faith, and, you know, take a leap of faith on things. Put your ideas out there. See what's going to happen. All they can say is yes or no. Don't be afraid. Find your courage and your confidence. Step back into your power. All right, so Scorpio, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you next time. God bless.